Baby, you have my word. Those punks aren't gonna touch a hair on your beautiful head, not as long as there's a breath left in my body.
But that one who said he'd hurt me if you didn't let Sid sign with his label, he's notorious. I mean, they say he's the one who ordered that drive-by shooting in New York where that famous rapper was killed.
I wouldn't put it past him.
You know, I knew you grew up on the streets out here, but I had no idea you hung around with people like that.
Baby, that was a long time ago. Okay, another lifetime. One I want to forget.
And what if they won't let you?
They will. I want you to put them out of your mind right now, all right? They can't hurt us. Nothing can mess with our love, all right? It's too solid.
Moving out, getting a hotel room near the hospital.
Ethan, you don't have to leave. I'm gonna leave.
No, not necessary, okay? I just need you to swear. Promise me that you won't let Gwen know that you are here in L.A.
So much for the honorable, upstanding half-brother.
Fox, stay out of this, okay? I'm just trying to do what's right for my wife and my baby here.
Yeah, right. Is that what you were doing when you got it on with Teresa earlier at the beach tonight?
I really mean it. Stay out of this, okay? The important thing is that she is kept calm and stress-free, at least up until she gives birth.
Ethan, you've got my word, okay? She's not gonna know that I'm here in Los Angeles instead of home.
Thank you. I mean, Teresa, the doctor told me her pregnancy is still high risk. I mean, any shock could harm the baby, could endanger her life as well. I don't know what I would do if anything happened to either one of them.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, please, please tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me that is not Ethan kissing Teresa. Okay. No, it can't be them. It can't be them. It is just two people who look like Ethan and Teresa kissing because the news said that they shot it tonight out here on the beach and, Teresa's in Harmony. Yeah, Teresa, she's 3,000 miles away.
The viewers have voted. The most romantic LA at night footage belongs to these two nameless lovers.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, it is them. Damn you, Teresa. Damn me to hell!
Sheridan's got to come home to me. Her and the baby has to come back safe.
Come on, guys. We're not making any headway hanging out down here. We might get a match if we take the crazy lady's sketch and run it through the database at the station. You coming, Luis?
Yeah.
We'll come back tomorrow and catch a fisherman before they head out.
Find him?
Yeah. Thank God I got him. If Luis would have found me, if he would have recognized them, you'd known they were mine, and that we'd been here. We got really lucky they didn't come all the way to the end. They would have spotted Sheridan lying on the bottom of the fishing boat.
They're lucky. They didn't get too close. I would have taken care of each one of those three macho jerks. Especially the one who called me crazy. Come on, babe. If we're gonna drown Sleeping Beauty, I want to get as far out to sea as we can.
Look, she hasn't moved since we moved her here.
Yeah, who cares? In less than an hour, she's gonna be scuba diving without a tank. They may have found Nebo, but they ain't never gonna find Sheridan Crane.
Ethan, I swear on my grandmother's grave, there's no way Gwen's gonna find out that we spent any time together or that we wound up in the same bed together.
Don't forget about the hot and heavy workout on the beach earlier.
Fox, really, anytime you want to shut up, please feel free.
Oh, thank you. Aye. St. Ethan.
And since she's not gonna find out that I'm here, there's no reason that you should get a hotel.
No, there's a hotel 3 blocks from the hospital.
But staying here is just 2 blocks away from the hospital. Don't you want to be as close to the hospital in case of an emergency?
The only emergency that Gwen is going to have is if she finds out that you and I are in the same apartment. Look, I already hate it that I've lied to her already. I just don't know what else to do with her pregnancy at this high of a risk. One shock, and she could have a miscarriage.
Finding out about Teresa could definitely fall into that category.
Ethan, you don't have to worry, okay? I'm gonna stay far out of your guys' way. Just Don't leave.
You don't understand, do you? This is like a game to you. This is not a game to me. I love my wife, and I already love that baby, okay? This is a life and death situation to me.
I know that,
No, I don't
Ethan.
think you do. Because as long as we're in close proximity to each other, Teresa, there's going to be a problem.
Yeah, and why is that, Ethan?
It's a problem. Because it always ends up the same way. We end up too involved. We end up too close. And it's not fair to you, and it's not fair to Gwen. I need to check into a hotel. And as soon as that baby is born, we're looking for a house somewhere.
Oh, what do you mean? I mean, you're gonna go back to Harmony, right?
No. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I realize that it's just asking for a lot of trouble. We need to live as far away from Harmony as we can get.
You mean far away from me?
Yeah.
I'm almost home free. On Sheridan's shark bait. I can get rid of Charlie. Reese is almost mine.
I love seeing you happy.
Well, why wouldn't I be? I'm about to get everything I ever wanted.
Me too. Yeah, just in case she wakes up on her way down and tries to do the Australian crawl. Nobody's ever gonna find her body at the bottom of the sea. Start up the engine, beautiful.
The worst thing is we don't know if Sheridan's kidnapper has her in Harmony. Well, I got a feeling that he... or she is.
Well, we turned every house inside out.
You know what? We're just gonna have to do it again then. Because I don't give a damn what the mayor says. We're not gonna rest till we find Sheridan safe and sound. Police, thanks so much for caring about my wife. Sounds like a boat going out.
I didn't see anyone on the dock.
No, it's way too early for fishermen to go out. Well, I want to check it out.
Take her away, sailor.
With pleasure.
We don't know their names, but it's obvious our audience doesn't care. They've text messaged their choice, and this couple is the hands-down favorite hottie duo of the Los Angeles night scene. Come on down to Marina with your #1 squeeze, and maybe you'll be looking at yourself locked in an adults-only embrace on tomorrow night's show.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her. Teresa, you have made your last pass at me.
You don't mean that. You don't mean that you would move thousands of miles away just to get away from me, would you?
I would and I will. If it means keeping my marriage and my family happy and healthy.
But, I would never get to see you. And you would never get to see me. You would miss me too much.
Yeah, I would. But I'd know I was doing it for the right reasons. I'm sorry, okay? My wife and my baby have got to be my first priority. They're the ones I need to think about. That's just the way it is.
You can't mean that, Ethan. Hey, what's going on?
My worst nightmare? Ethan's trying to break it off with the woman that I love, and, she's breaking in two.
Don't break my heart by telling me the worst thing I could ever imagine. I mean, yeah, it's one thing that you were married to Gwen and you want to be a good father to your child, but to tell me that you want to move all the way far away just to get away from me so you never see me again. Well, how am I supposed to keep hoping that things are going to work out for us?
You don't. That's the idea. Teresa, we had a really close call here tonight, okay? If Gwen would have seen us together, she could have lost that baby. And I refuse to take that risk again.
But you love
Listen to me. Listen to me. You've always told me how much you love the fact that I've always been honest. And that I always try to do the right thing regardless of having been raised by a crane.
Yes, but
No, no buts, no buts. I'm trying to do the right thing by my wife and my baby, but I can't trust myself to do that when I'm anywhere near you.
Ethan, doesn't that tell you anything?
It tells me that I'm making the right decision by moving away from you. If we're in the same town, if I even see you, it's too much of a temptation. We have proved that from our actions these last couple nights.
It proves that you still want to be with me.
I can't be the kind of man I want to be, or the kind of man that I need to be when I'm anywhere around you. If you love me as much as you say you love me, you'll let me go. You'll let us go. It's the only way.
Teresa?
Still don't know how Teresa managed to hide herself in time.
No wonder you're leaving the apartment, man. Gwen would have lost her mind if she saw you two together.
She could have lost more than that, Chad. She could have lost her baby. Possibly her own life. I can't take that risk ever again.
So you really think this is a out of sight, out of mind thing with Teresa?
I don't know what I think anymore. You know, if you'd have told me 2 days ago that I would wind up this involved with Teresa again, I never would have believed you. Yet I've kissed her. I've almost made love to her. I've admitted to her that I still care about her. That's not me. At least not the me that I want to be. You know, when I was growing up, and I watched the man that I believed was my father take up with one woman after another, even though I was too young to understand, I vowed I would never be that kind of husband, you know? A philanderer. A cheat. And yet, my selfish behavior with Teresa could have cost Gwen that baby.
Hey, maybe you're right. Maybe you should go to a hotel.
Well, it's the only way I know how to protect her. As soon as that baby's born and I know everyone's all right, I'm going to tell her everything that happened here this week.
You sure you want to do that?
Part of being a good husband is being honest, right? I mean, it's not fair for me to expect other people to hold on to a standard that I can't uphold myself. So I'm only going to lie about Teresa so long as it's necessary to protect Gwen's health.
I hate to ask this, man, but what if Gwen finds out some other way?
She can't. No, that's all there is to it. She can't.
She's supposed to be 3,000 miles away. But no, instead she is here strumpeting around the beach with my husband. Although I don't know why anything to do would surprise me. But Ethan, I really don't understand how you could do this to me. I mean, you say that you love me, you told me that you love me, and that you are very excited for the birth of our baby, and that you understood why we needed to come out here. We needed to be 3,000 miles away from Teresa, and I really don't understand how you could do this to me. I mean, has everything been a lie? Are you still in love with Teresa?
Mrs. Winthrop, why aren't you in bed?
Nurse, I couldn't sleep. I was tired of being in bed, so I just thought I would take a little stroll on the grounds.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's against hospital policy. Not to mention Dr. Abel's strict orders. You know, he was very upset when you left the hospital earlier without his permission.
You know, I understand, and I have no intention of running off. It's just, I can't sleep, and I really thought maybe a little night air might do the trick, so how about it's just our little secret, okay?
I'm afraid I can't allow that. Get back in bed. I'll get you a sedative to help you sleep.
I don't want a damn sedative. You know, nurse, I just wanted to take a little walk.
Well, then I'll have to call Dr. Abel.
Okay. That's fine. You know, it's just that I think your rules are slightly medieval.
Whatever.
Okay.
Now, you be a good girl now.
Okay.
Are you sure that you don't want a mild sleeping aid?
No, I'll be fine. I'll just count sheep, or maybe I'll count sheep tarts. That might do the trick.
Excuse me?
Oh, just a private joke. I'll read a magazine. That'll put me right to sleep.
Okay, I'll check in with you later.
Okay.
Remember, our rules are for our patient's own good. The last thing you want is to get upset before you have your lovely baby.
Sure. Upset? Yeah, it's a little too late for that. But it is not too late for me to teach that slut a lesson I should have taught her a long time ago. Oh, God. Okay, baby. It's all right, baby. Okay. I can do this. I just need to remain calm so I don't upset you. I don't want to upset you because I don't want to jeopardize my baby. Okay.
Teresa, please don't cry.
I don't understand. You know, I love Ethan. And I know that he loves me. I just don't get why he's doing this when it's so clear we're supposed to be together.
But, honey, you keep forgetting he's married to Gwen, not you. He's committed to a life with her and their baby. You can't tell me you're so blind you can't see that.
Whitney, what about true love? You know, isn't that supposed to triumph over everything else?
But don't you understand? He does love you, yes. But he still loves Gwen.
But it's not the same, you know? It's not as deep.
The ring, Teresa. The wedding ring makes it deeper, no matter what you think. Look, Ethan isn't the kind of guy who will turn his back on his wedding vows. If he did, he'd hate himself. He would be miserable, and he would make whoever he was with miserable, too, because he'd never forgive himself for the betrayal.
Yeah, I mean, Teresa, look, Whitney's right. I mean, you know, Ethan, he's cut from a totally different cloth than I am. You know, it must be the Bennett in him because the Crane sure as hell don't care about breaking contracts, marital or otherwise. Look, you gotta move on.
Well, you know what? I don't want to move on. I don't. I won't. As long as Ethan loves me, there's still hope.
Even if he's 3,000 miles away from you, with Gwen and their baby.
You know what? It's not going to happen. I'm not going to let him move.
Well, I don't see how you can stop him, honey. And the more you carry on like this, the faster and further he's going to get away from you. You're the one that's driving him away. Nobody else.
Whitney, you're wrong. Yeah, the reason that Ethan is afraid to be near me is because he knows the kind of love that we have. You know, if he was close to me, then he'd know that he would want to be with me. That's the kind of love we share. And that's the kind of love that I can't give up on. I'm not a quitter. And I'm certainly not going to quit on the one man I've always loved.
They'll be taking a boat out at this hour. We would have sent them on the docks when they were getting ready.
Unless they didn't want us to see them.
Time to wrap up our big old blonde mackerel. She's not going anywhere once we dump her overboard.
Look, I don't think we should dump her till we're pretty far out. God forbid she washes up somewhere. She's sure to be identified.
Trust me. After hanging out a few months in Davy Jones' locker, ain't nobody gonna take her for the looker she used to be.
There it is.
Yeah, but I can't see who's on it. Can you? No, I can't even tell how many people are on it.
Wait a minute. I know that boat.
So do I. That's Mr. Jackson's. Lyle Jackson's boat?
Yeah.
Is he still around?
Checks his traps every morning.
I remember when we used to swab his deck down as kids.
We used to laugh because he'd go to bed at sundown every night.
So what the hell's he doing on the water then? Hey, Mr. Jackson! Mr. Jackson!
Did you hear that? Oh, for crying out loud. The Three Stooges are back on the dock. Oh, my God. We're dead. Oh, my God. Luis must have heard us leaving the dock. What if he recognized us? Calm down. You don't even know if it's Loverboy for sure. Here, let me look. Oh, yeah. You can save yourself the trouble. It's Romy, all right. Seems to be calling us. Did he say my name? What?
Hey, Mr. Jackson! Mr. Jackson!
See? He thinks we're someone else. For safe. No. Not if they get in another boat and come out to us. We're finished, Charlie. Not if we finish them first. You're in luck, Blondie. You're gonna have company on the floor of the deep blue sea.
Mr. Jackson! Hold up a minute. We just want to ask you a few questions.
Mr. Jackson, it's Harmony PD. Turn your boat around.
Stranger's not responding. Isn't he hard of hearing?
That's right.
Probably still can't hear us over the boat engine anyway.
Yeah, it still doesn't feel right, him taking the boat out at this hour.
Well, it's been who knows how long since I've even thought of Mr. Jackson, let alone worry about his daily routine. Maybe he goes out at night now instead of in the mornings.
Could be. I'm just on edge, thinking any little thing's gonna lead to Sheridan's whereabouts.
You know what? I am too, Luis. But I just don't think that Mr. Jackson's our smoking gun.
You're right. All right, look, let's get back to the station. We'll, run that sketch through the computer, regroup. Come on, we've wasted enough precious time.
What are you doing? This little baby can blow away a target over 100 yards away. I can pick one of those burly, bestial brutes off one at a time. No, put that down. You can't kill Luis. You can't kill any of them. Why not? You told me you didn't give a damn about Luis. You were just using it as payback for Sheridan. I don't, okay? I just don't think we need to dispose of any more bodies than the one we already have. We're in luck. They're going away. Oh, thank goodness. Means they're not suspicious. Yeah, we may be off the hook in a moment, but I'm warning you, if that Latino version of RoboCop sticks his nose in our business again, I'm gonna blow him away. These are the girls seeing him anyway. Don't do a thing for me.
You don't like any men, Charlie.
That's right. I'm just like you. We're kindred spirits. Soulmates. About to embark on our own private little journey together.
Right. Okay, I think we should just get further out, okay? I want to get this over with. There's been way too many close calls already.
I couldn't agree with you more. Sooner we get rid of Blondie, sooner we can start our new lives together.
I love Teresa to death. I mean, she's been my best friend since grade school, but...
Yeah, you know what? I've never met two women so totally different in my entire life.
You really think so?
Yeah. It's kind of an inescapable conclusion, isn't it? I mean, Teresa lives in this fantasy world, and I don't know, Whitney, you strike me as more of the, like, down-to-earth type.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that's so good.
Are you kidding? No, it's good. It's very good. Teresa's style, it gets you one thing, crushed and defeated.
Only Teresa doesn't seem crushed at all. I mean, she's the most resilient person I've ever met. You know, I bet you that's one of the reasons you're so attracted to her.
Yeah, I guess you could be right. Yeah. I mean, I could do with a little of Teresa's never say die attitude, right? But man, I mean, talk about fighting windmills. Jeez. You falling for Teresa when she's only got eyes for Ethan? I mean, come on. That's what I call an impossible dream.
You're not gonna give up, are you?
Give up? Whitney, no, come on, how can I? Once this love thing grabs a hold of you, it doesn't seem to want to let go, does it?
No. No, it doesn't. But listen, you just hang in there, okay? Because I have a feeling that this impossible dream of yours is going to come true.
Well, I hope so. So then you're still going to help me win Teresa's heart, right?
Oh, of course.
Good. Thank you.
Of course. You know what? The more I see Teresa like this, lost in a dead-end, no-win situation, it makes me even more driven to want to see her happy. And I truly believe that in time, Teresa is going to realize she's in love with the wrong man. And remember, I saw the kiss that the two of you shared. You can tell a lot from a kiss like that.
You know what? I was thinking the very same thing.
If Teresa is in Los Angeles, she would be staying here with Whitney, Chad, and Ethan. But why would he not tell me? I mean, how could he not? It's just not like him. Oh. Well, what if I'm wrong? I mean, what if I just thought I saw Ethan and Teresa? Could have been a couple that just look like them from the side. Yeah, I mean, Teresa's back in harmony with her little boy. And if she were out here, right, Whitney, Chad, Ethan, someone would have said something. No, Ethan would not lie to me. God, much less make out with her on the beach while I am in the hospital waiting to have our baby. He wouldn't do it. He just wouldn't do it. Wow. Wow, my hormones are really, really running wild. Oh my gosh. Talk about going so stir crazy in the hospital that my mind has taken a complete vacation. Thank God I did not see Ethan and confront him about this because he would have been really angry.
Starlight, star bright, the first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have this wish that I wish tonight. I wish Ethan would realize that he can't live without me any more than I can live without him.
Well, I should go straight back to the hospital, but maybe I'll just surprise Ethan and stay in the apartment with him tonight after all. I definitely will not tell him how crazy and suspicious I was of him and Teresa earlier.
She's gonna think like one of Tony Soprano's Red Pink henchmen.
Hey, do you think we're far enough out?
My baby. Please don't hurt my baby.
Hey, Barney's waking up. Let's take one last look before we drown the bitch.
I want to remember this.
Wait. What are you doing? She can't see me.
What's the difference? She's gonna be dead in a few minutes anyway. We could tell her the whole plan. Nobody'd ever be the wiser.
I don't like it. Okay, it gives me the creeps that she would know I was behind this.
Excuse me. Are you forgetting your number one partner in crime?
I just mean that I'm the one that Sharon knows. Okay? Really, I don't want her looking me in the eye.
You are so sensitive, Betsy. You know, that's one of the things that makes you and I so simpatico.
Right.
Oh, hey, you can stop worrying. She's out again.
Thank God. I'd hate for things to go wrong at this stage of the game.
Me too. And we're so close to having everything we ever wanted.
I can look at him for 24 hours a day.
Well, he's the image of his daddy.
Well, he has your inner beauty. Thank you. And you've made my life so full, so complete. I never thought I could be this happy. Love you.
Hey, Bethy.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was daydreaming.
Yeah, I do that all the time, too. Yeah, since I met you. Can you believe it? Man, we are finally going to have our future together. You know, I was thinking, maybe tomorrow we go shopping for one of those RVs.
RV?
You know, recreational vehicles. That's what we can take on our tour across country. Just going to be you, me, the baby, and a lot of mobile home parks. Does that sound like a little piece of heaven or what?
Yeah. Okay, I think we're far enough out, so let's just get her overboard before she comes to anymore.
I see you're not a quitter either.
No, I'm not. How can I quit when I'm in love with the most beautiful woman in the world?
Wow, and romantic on top of that. You know, I just wish Teresa could hear the way you talk about her when she's not in the room.
It would probably scare her to death.
Okay, yeah, maybe. But maybe not. I mean, it's not like I've had a whole lot of experience. But, I think that any woman would want to be loved the way you love Teresa.
Really? Isn't that the way Chad loves you?
Of course, but he's one in a million. You know, it's actually crazy to realize that I know two guys that know exactly how to treat a woman. One of these days, I think you're going to forget to cover up your flip side. And your sincerity is going to win you the person that you want. Well, I'm thirsty. You want a soda or something?
Soda? No, I'm gonna hop in the shower.
Okay.
The woman that I want is you, Whitney. And I will have you.
You're gonna decide which woman you love more, Gwen or Teresa.
I can't ask myself that question.
And why not?
Because I'm married to Gwen. She's having my baby. I can't afford to ask myself that question.
As if you can't escape it. One of these days, that question's gonna be answered for you anyway.
If I told Ethan what I thought I saw on TV tonight, he would know for sure that I'm losing my marbles. I mean, of all the men in the whole world who wouldn't cheat on their wives, Ethan's at the top of the list, and I can't believe I even let myself doubt him even for a minute. Oh, my God. It's her. She is in L.A. after all. You bitch. When?
Hey, I just talked to Murphy. He's waiting for all the officers out in the street to report in.
How many you got?
Pretty much everyone. In and out of uniform. Even guys who were off duty are pitching in. Sheridan's still in Harmony. We're gonna find her.
Yeah, we will.
Look, last time we wasted too much manpower downtown, so this time we're gonna fan out. And this time we got the sketch. How can we get the sketch in the national database? Well, I've already done it, but it's just gonna take a while before we hear anything. All right, well, can I take it, make some copies? I want to hand some out at the bus station. Yeah, go ahead. That'd be great. Okay, thanks. Well, we know who this damn woman was.
And where?
God. I just get the strangest feeling.
Like what?
Like I'd rather not say what.
Well, tell me, man. I know you and your hunches could really mean something.
Well, let's hope it doesn't this time. Just got the horrible sensation that we're already too late, that Sheridan's already dead.
You got her? Barely. Oh, man.
she's heavy for somebody who's barely eaten for weeks. Well, just a few more seconds. Oh, hey, you can't let her freak you out. Now pick her up so we can get her out of here. Don't worry. I don't think she's conscious enough to know if anyone's here. Come on. Oh. All right. Bye-bye, Blondie. You ready, doll? Yeah. All right. A 1, a 2, a big fat 3.